morning. My name is Lisa Yeomans, the lifestylist, helping you to claim your power and take charge of your life by stepping out of your comfort zone and into your greatness. And today we're going to be speaking of Clear for Greatness, which is actually day one of a 7-day theme that I have going on, the road to greatness. So over the next 7 days, I'm going to be sharing with you 7 ways how you can stop standing on the edge of your greatness. So today's topic again is cleared for greatness. Thank you for the hearts. And when we talk about clarity, that's what we're talking about today. Clarity. Clarity is a 2-part process. First, you have to be clear about where you are in life, where are you located in life, and in all the areas of your life. Thank you, Stevie. So you have to get clear about where you are on a personal level. If you're in business, on a business level, if you're with your career, where are you located in those areas? Thank you for joining the scope. Get clear about where you're at spiritually, mentally, socially. Get clear about where you're located in your relationships, dealing with your family. You have to be clear about those things. Some people just in life and they don't really know what's going on around them because they're really not clear about where they are in life. And we have to be clear about where we're at because there's times in life that we're going to need the assistance or the advice or the counsel of other people to help us to get to where we're saying that we want to go. And people have to be able to know where you're at any given moment in order to give you the necessary steps. It's like you're trying to get to a friend's house and you call that friend up and ask them for directions. The first question that person is going to want to know is, where are you located? And they're going to need to know your location so that they can give you the correct directions to get to where they are, to get to the destination that you're trying to get to. And when you know where you're located, you can know what steps you need to take to get to where you're trying to be. So when you know where you're located and you're willing to share where you're located, especially when you're trying to receive assistance or help from someone, they can help you avoid some roadblocks. Thank you for joining the scope, Teddy. They can help you avoid some roadblocks. They can help you avoid some detours. They can help you avoid a whole lot of things. Thank you for joining the scope. But you have to be clear about where it is that you're located. And then secondly, you have to be clear about where it is that you desire to go in life. You have to be very clear about where is it that I want to go? What do I want my life to look like in the next 5 years or in the next 5 days? What do I want my life to look like at the end of the day? You have to be clear about where it is that you desire to go. And sometimes we ask the question, what it is that you want in life or where it is that you desire to be in life. Some people think, or they say, I want to be successful. I want to be rich. I want to live in abundance. I want to be wealthy. I want to be joyful. I want to be happy. Those are just really basically words. You have to be clear about what does happy look like to you. Thank you for joining the scope. What does joyful look like to you? What does success look like for you? The way you may view success and what you may view as successful is something totally different from what somebody else may view as successful. What does wealth look like to you? Where do you want to be in your relationships? Where do you want to be on your job? Where do you want to be on your business? And saying, you just want to be better. What does better look like for you? There was a time in my life when I knew I had to make a change in my life. And I just wanted to be better and I wanted to do better. I didn't really, I couldn't really define what that looked like at the moment when I made up in my mind that there was going to be some changes going on in my life. But at some point I had to sit down and think about what did better look like to me. Thank you for joining the scope. When I get to better, what is that going to look like? Sometimes we're trying to get to places and we're not clear about where those places are at. So we don't recognize it if we ever step into it. Thank you for joining the scope. So you have to be clear about where you desire to go. And first of all, you have to be clear about where it is that you're located so you can receive the correct help and assistance that you're going to need. So get clear about those 2 things. And there's this quote I love by C.S. Lewis. It says that if you don't know where you're going, any road can get you there. And we see that a lot in life. We see a lot of people that don't know where they're going because they haven't sat down and got clear about where they desire to go. So they're just all over the place. They're just doing a lot of stuff. They're just wandering around in life. And then when they get to certain points, they're always wondering, how did I end up here? What am I doing here? What am I going to need to do to get out of here? Because you wasn't clear. So you have to be clear about where it is that you desire to go. And when you get clear about those things, then you can start taking the necessary steps to get you to those places, or to get you to that place, or to get you to that place in your finances, to get you to that promotion on your job, to get you to that level that you desire to be in your business, to get you to the places you want to be in your relationship. So today is all about clarity and being clear. And one thing I want to leave with you, when you make up in your mind, first of all, that you are going to step out of your comfort zone and into your greatness, or stop standing on the edge of your greatness, because I believe that we all were created to be great, and it's something that's on the inside of us. And there's just some things that we allow to stop us from tapping into that greatness, or to walking into that greatness. Thank you for joining the scope. You have to sit down. You have to sit down, and when you're really serious about it, you have to sit down and think about, number one, where you are right now. And that doesn't mean that you're accepting your situation. If you're in a bad situation, it could be a good situation. You could be doing very well. But I spoke about this yesterday. Life is about making progress in life. Life is about making progress and being better and doing better. So if your situation is not the situation you want to be in, at least be honest with yourself that this is where I'm at. Maybe I am broke. Maybe I am not doing what I want to be doing right now. And maybe there's some people in my life I need to let go right now. But be honest about where it is that you are right now. It's not that you're accepting this for your life. It's just temporary. It's just something that you're going through in life right now. Because once you sit down, that shit says to you that you're serious enough that you're going to change some things in your life. You may not be the person that you want to be right now. You may not even like yourself right now. But it's okay, because you're on your road to greatness, to doing great things in life. So take some time and sit down and be quiet by yourself as to where you are. And then at the same time, think about where you desire to be. Think about where you desire to be. Think about what it looks like, what it feels like, what you're going to be able to do once you get there. Who are you going to be able to help once you get there? You have to be clear about it. You can't just jump up and run one day and thank you for joining the scope and saying, okay, I want to be rich. I want to be wealthy. I want to do this and I want to do that, and just take off, and you don't know which way you should be going. So get clear about where you desire to be. And first, get clear about where you are right now, and then take the steps that you need to take to get there. And what I want to leave you with also is that clarity breeds focus. When you're clear about where you're going in your life, you're focused in life. When you're clear about where you're going in your life and who you desire to be in life and what you desire to be in life, it's just some things that you're not going to allow. It's some distractions that are not going to be able to overtake you. Even fear would not be able to overtake you, because you see where it is that you desire to go, and you're not going to stop until you get there. So get clear about it so that you can get focused about where you're trying to get to in life. Most people that are not clear about where they want to be in life, or not even where they are in life right now, they're not focused. Those are the people, they're like in a rat race. They're doing this, they're doing that. They listen to this person, they listen to that person, they get this advice, they get that advice, and then they go try to do all these things, going nowhere fast. And some people are literally going nowhere fast in their life. Thank you for your honesty. And actually, you can change. You can, if that's you, that's what we're talking about today, being clear. But you have to sit down and be clear. And I really do appreciate your honesty. Like I was saying, be honest with yourself so that you can receive the assistance that you need to get to where you desire to be. So get clear. That's it for today. Again, I want to thank you all for joining the broadcast. Thank you for the hearts. And continue to join me until August the 1st. The theme is the road to greatness, where for the next 7 days, I'm going to be sharing with you 7 ways that you can stop standing on the edge of your greatness. Thank you, Stevie, because greatness is within all of us. And some of us can't see that greatness because we're really not clear. Thank you for joining the scope, Michelle. I am about to end, but you can always go back and watch the broadcast. And before I get off, I want to invite you all to a 2-day live event. It's an online event. Hey, Michelle, that I'm going to be holding August 8th and the 9th. And clarity is actually one of the things that we're going to be speaking of. The topic of the event is use what you got, what's in your hand. Because one thing I do know that we sometimes focus on what we don't have, and when we focus on the things that we don't have, we get discouraged. We don't think that life is going to work out for us, but we have so much on the inside of us, and we have so much at hand that we don't recognize right now, or that we're overlooking because we think we need something in order to, we have to get something, or have to accumulate something in order to make stuff happen. Thank you for inviting your followers. But we're going to be speaking about using what you have to get where you desire to be in life, and to get what it is that you desire to have out of life. And like I said, we talked about clarity today. We're going to go deeper into clarity on the 2-day live event. Use what you got. You can go take a look at it, get more details at bit.ly/use what you got. That's bit.ly/use what you got. Again, I want to thank everyone for joining me on today, and get clear about where you're at and where you desire to be in life. My name is Lisa Yeomans, the Lifestylist, helping you to claim your power and take charge of your life by stepping out of your comfort zone and into your greatness. Until next time, everyone, stop standing on the edge of your greatness. Goodbye and God bless.